The Aircraft Mechanic. General Study Guide. Mathematics. What power of 10 is equal to 1 billion? 10 to the 9th power. What is defined as a group of bits representing a complete piece of information? Byte. Convert the binary number 00001111 to a whole number. 15. Convert 7 to binary form. 0111. Find the square root of 1746. 41.7852. Refer to figure 52. Solve the equation. 5. Find the square root of 3722.1835. 61.0097. Which of the following is equal to the square root of minus 1776, minus 2, minus 632, 16. Refer to figure 69. Solve the equation. 12. Find the cube of 64. 262,144. Find the value of 10 raised to the negative 6th power. 0.000001. What is the square root of 4 raised to the 5th power? 32. The number 3.47 x 10 to the negative 4th power is equal to 0.00347. Which alternative answer is equal to 16,300? 1.63 x 10 to the 4th power. Find the square root of 124.9924. 1118 by 10 to the negative 2nd power. What is the square root of 16 raised to the 4th power? 256. Refer to figure 53. Solve the equation. 0419. The result of 7 raised to the 3rd power plus the square root of 39 is equal to 349.24. Find the square root of 1824. 42,708 by 10 to the 2nd power. Refer to figure 65. Which of the figures is using scientific notation? 1. Refer to figure 70. Which alternative answer is equal to 5.59? 1. Refer to figure 67. Solve the equation. 0.042. Refer to figure 68. Which results in the largest number? 2. The total piston displacement of a specific engine is the volume displaced by all the pistons during one revolution of the crankshaft. What is the surface area of a cube where a side, edge, measures 7.25 inches? 315.375 square. In. Refer to figure 54. Compute the area of the trapezoid. 52.5 square feet. Refer to figure 71. What is the volume of a sphere with a radius of 4.5 inches? 381.7 cubic inches. What size sheet of metal is required to fabricate a cylinder 20 inches long and 8 inches in diameter? 20 inches by 25 to 9/64 of an inch. Refer to figure 55. Find the area of the triangle shown. 6 square inches. What force is exerted on the piston in a hydraulic cylinder if the area of the piston is 1.2 square inches and the fluid pressure is 850 psi? 1,020 pounds. A rectangular-shaped fuel tank measures 60 inches in length, 30 inches in width, and 12 inches in depth. How many cubic feet are within the tank? 12.5. Select the container size that will be equal in volume to 60 gallons of fuel. 8.0 cubic feet. Refer to figure 56. Compute the area of the trapezoid. 10 square feet. Refer to figure 57. Determine the area of the triangle formed by points A, B, and C. A to B equals 7.5 inches. B to D equals 16.8 inches. 63 square inches. What is the piston displacement of a master cylinder with a 1.5-inch diameter bore and a piston stroke of 4 inches? 7.0686 cubic inches. How many gallons of fuel will be contained in a rectangular-shaped tank which measures 2 feet in width, 3 feet in length, and 1 foot 6 inches in depth? 75. A rectangular-shaped fuel tank measured 27 to half an inch in length, 3/4 foot in width, and 8 to 1/4 of an inch in depth. How many gallons will the tank contain? 8.83. A 4-cylinder aircraft engine has a cylinder bore of 3.78 inches and is 8.5 inches deep, with the piston on bottom center, the top of the cylinder. What is the approximate piston displacement of this engine? 200 cubic inches. A rectangular-shaped fuel tank measures 37 to half an inch in length, 14 inches in width, and 8 to 1/4 of an inch in depth. How many cubic inches are within the tank? 4,331.25. A 6-cylinder engine with a bore of 3.5 inches. A cylinder height of 7 inches and a stroke of 4.5 inches will have a total piston displacement of 259.77 cubic inches. Select the fraction which is equal to 0.0250. 1/40. 1.21875 is equal to 39 seconds. If the volume of a cylinder with the piston at bottom center is 84 cubic inches and the piston displacement is 70 cubic inches, then the compression ratio is 6:1. Express 7/8 as a percent. 87.5%. What is the speed of a spur gear with 42 teeth driven by a pinion gear with 14 teeth turning 420 rpm? 140 rpm. An engine develops 108 horsepower at 87% power. What horsepower would be developed at 65% power? 81. A certain aircraft bolt has an overall length of 1 to half an inch, with a shank length of 1 to 3/16 of an inch, and a threaded portion length of 5/8 inch. What is the grip length? 5,625 inch. Select the fractional equivalent for a 0.0625 inch thick sheet of aluminum. 1/16. Examples of units used in the conventional U.S. or English measurement include inch, feet, and yard. Express 5/8 as a percent. 62.5%. Select the decimal which is most nearly equal to 77/64. 1.2031. An airplane flying a distance of 750 miles used 60 gallons of gasoline. How many gallons will it need to travel 2,500 miles? 200. What is the speed ratio of an input gear with 36 teeth meshed to a gear with 20 teeth? 1 to 1.8. A pinion gear with 14 teeth is driving a spur gear with 42 teeth at 140 rpm. Determine the speed of the pinion gear. 420 rpm. The parts department's profit is 12% on a new part. How much does the part cost if the selling price is $145.60? $130. If an engine is turning 1,965 revolutions per minute at 65% power, what is its maximum RPM? 3,023. An engine of 98 horsepower maximum is running at 75% power. What is the horsepower being developed? 73.50. A blueprint shows a hole of 0.17187 to be drilled. Which fraction size drill bit is most nearly equal? 11/64. Which decimal is most nearly equal to a bend radius of 31/64? 0.4844. 65 engines or what percent of 80 engines? 81%. The radius of a piece of round stock is 7/32. Select the decimal which is most nearly equal to the diameter. 0.4375. Maximum life for a certain part is 1,100 hours. Recently, 15 of these parts were removed from different aircraft with an average life of 835.3 hours. What percent of the maximum part life has been achieved? 75.9%. What is the ratio of 10 feet to 30 inches? 4:1. How much current does a 30-volt, half a horsepower motor that is 85% efficient draw from the bus? 14.6 amperes. Solve the equation. -15. Solve the equation. 32. Solve the equation. 72. What is the ratio of a gasoline fuel load of 200 gallons to one of 1,680 pounds? 5:7. Solve the equation. 10. Refer to figure 58. Solve the equation. 14.002. Refer to figure 59. Solve the equation. -5.20. Solve the equation. 82. Solve the equation. -96. Solve the equation. 22. Refer to figure 60. Solve the equation. 11.9. Refer to figure 66. Solve the equation. 36,002.